Today we are talking to Janis Jurkovskis, a young director from Latvia that finished his studies in 2009. He graduated from the Baltic and Film Media School in Tallinn, Estonia. Janis, first of all, congratulations for your documentary Children of Karosta that was last week showed at Curtocircuito Film Festival in Santiago de Compostela, Spain. Congratulations then.
Thank you.
So you graduated from the Baltic Film and Media School and how was this year outside the school for you and your projects?
It was a quite rough year, as I understood that a lot of things out of the school are a bit different than they teach you in school. And what I'm starting to do now is that I'm writing my own projects and trying to apply for some financial support, which is not the most easiest at the moment, because in our eastern part of the Europe we have a kind of economic crisis, and it's very hard to get inside the business outside from here before you haven't succeeded in your own country. So if you want to apply for money in Germany, then you should get some money support also from your own state, and that's a bit of a problem now. When you have a good project, it's a problem to find money, and a lot of other issues that concerning how you can survive with what you're doing.
In regard of this, did you find difficult to access the equipment, the resources, and the support as well once you left school? How was it different once you left school?
Not so much, because as you know, I'm working also as a cinematographer, so I need to get to an equipment and so on, but mostly the last projects I have been working on, they have some financial background, so every time we rent equipment, is it from school or we rent from other places, but it's not so much of an issue. If you have a budget, then equipment comes back. So.
Okay, very good. And talking about marketing, my experience says to me that once you leave university, especially after a couple of years, you lose the kind of school platform to promote your movies or documentaries. Have you thought how to tackle this issue? Meaning that you left school and somehow you become you're kind of alone. And how does a young director and of course talented like you promote his projects?
I have to think a bit, but basically it's true, yes, that after the school is over, you kind of for a moment understand what is real life, and that it's not so easy as it seemed in the school. And basically what you have to do is, we are both now involved with Alessandro in the same project, which is our school's project together with Germany and Finland. And in these workshops we learned as well that what are the ways of promoting your films through different kind of multi-platforms and interaction with your possible audience. So I'm trying to get into all this knowledge of for my next movie, what would be the possible ways of trying to get audience already beforehand when your movie is only in pre-production. So. And that's something also which it's a bit of a pity that our school doesn't teach us what are the ways of getting money, getting audience, and so on and so on. Not just making an actual movie and getting grade for your camera work or your sound or your movie, but actually thinking about what are you going to do with it when it's ready. So, and when you go out from the school, boom, you're in the real world where nobody wants your art movie. Everybody maybe wants action movie or I don't know, comedy. But how should we know that? How should we get audience and financing and so on? That's something which is a bit of a minus for a school, I think. But it's not only our school, I think it's mainly all schools.
So you believe that film schools should teach, as well as being a successful director, they should teach as well as to be a good entrepreneur?
Basically, yes. But filmmaking is something you cannot teach. This is your life, this is your experience, this is something which comes from yourself, you know. It's inner you, and maybe after a few years your filmmaking develops, but entrepreneur is something which could be learned, you know, that how to promote, how to think about your audience, and how to actually make something which somebody wants this product, not that it's just like there for your shelf, you know.
So do you think that, are you then trying to say that you have to look, you have always to keep an eye, to the commercial side of filmmaking, so to see if actually a film is, or a documentary is sellable or not?
It's hard to say. It's not always only the commercial side. The commercial kind of is a very bad word for it, but if you make something, it should be that somebody can watch it, you know. It should be that it's interesting, at least for some certain kind of crowd of people. It's not just you or your family or your friends, because every movie asks for its financing, and you get financing from a state and so on. State money is basically our own taxes, you know, and why those people should give their taxes away to see your, you know, your, I don't know, your private thing. It should be something which would be for everybody, in a sense. If you're making film on your own money, then okay, you can do whatever you want. But there should be some responsibility for your own nation, let's say.
Well, of course, that's a very interesting concept. Now, you come from the Baltics, and we all know that the financial crisis and problems. So you're just saying to me that filmmaking should be something at service of society. So you have to make something that is giving back what society is giving you, in a way. Now, but do you think that a filmmaker or documentary maker, whatever, is able in the Baltics to live exclusively just out of this form of art, or does he or she, in a way, sell his skills and his art to advertising?
Basically, at the moment, I think that it's almost impossible to live out of your filmmaking, because I don't know, it's hard to tell, because you'll spend a lot of years trying to find financing, and then you make your film, and the market in Baltics is so small that it's very hard to get the money back, and this is not the way of living. Most of the filmmakers in Baltics, they are doing something else to survive. Is it work for television? Is it an advertising? Is it some other cultural event organizing? So filmmaking is just the strongest hobby, you know, what they have. So it's quite hard. And after coming out from the school, I learned myself that you have to survive somehow. So the easiest way is to basically go in the commercial road, you know.
Okay, Janis, well, thank you very much. And the last question, do you want to anticipate something on your future project? Do you want to tell us something about them?
No.
No. I understand. The secret of the artist.
The secret of the artist. No, I have a few projects I'm working on, and we'll see how they will go, you know, because it's a long writing process, and it's a long process of finding people who would invest in that. And before I have something, you know, to hold in my own hands, then I cannot say that this is coming or that's coming. Bad luck.
Okay, Janis, so thank you very much for talking to me. Thank you for appearing on Marketing for Movies. And good luck.
Good luck to you too as well. Thanks.
Thank you. So this is all from Alessandro Nani, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.